Hey guys, Panzer J back here in Operation 20 Corps. This is turn 13.1 for Germany. It's July of 1942. So let's get into the German purchases. Well, actually, we're going to hold off on the purchases because it's going to depend on, I do have a purchase laid out, but it's going to depend on what I hit for tech here. So for tech, we're going to go for advanced artillery, and that's at stage 3, 7 or higher. Heavy armor is at stage 3, 8 or higher, and then we don't have anything else on the board, so we're going to start radar and improved construction, both 7 or higher. Okay, so let's go ahead first with advanced artillery. A 2 we miss. Heavy armor. A 9, we do succeed there. Radar. A 9, we succeed. And construction. 5 we missed. So we got 2 out of 4. So we did finish heavy armor. So move that, complete. And then what was the one we, radar, I think. Yeah, was it radar? Yeah, radar, I'm pretty sure. If not, I'll go back and double check. I think it was radar though we hit on. Okay, so purchases. So that might change a little bit because I didn't have any heavy armor laid out. That's tough. Oh, crap. Well, Tigers are $7 a piece. So we need to free up $14 somehow. Okay, so let's take off, I guess we can take off a jet. That's 12. These guys were something else altogether, so now we got to free up 2 more. I don't like any of this. Let's see for militia. I really don't want to give up one of the militia either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we'll have to drop one of the militia. Okay, so let's get 2 Tigers out. I always love breaking out this sculpt. So let's see where the Tigers at. There we go. Okay, so let's put down 2 Tigers. Okay, so that should be it. So for purchases, we ended with 68, but we got convoy for 2, so that leaves us 66. So let's see if my math is correct. We got 2 elite airborne for 6. We're going to start an air base in southern Ukraine for 3. That's 9. We got 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers for 8. That's 17. 2 advanced mechs for 8. That's 25. An infantry for 3 is 28. A AAA for 4 is 32. 4 militia for 8 is 48. This doesn't seem right. Wait, what was I at? 28, 32, 40. Jets for 12. That's 52. Oh, yeah, I'm right. And then 2 Tigers for 14. That's 66. So 6, 9, 17, 25, 28, 32, 40, 52. Yep, that's 66. Okay, so those are our purchases. Okay, how about combat? We do have several. Okay, so first we're going to convoy the Americans. So one of our fleet subs here in A45 is going to come up 1, 2, 3 and convoy the Caribbean line there in A36. So I know Hambo can reach me with that medium bomber, but there really isn't anywhere I can go to convoy without getting hit, so we're going to do that. Battle 2, Bruce will be happy to know I remembered this turn, so we're going to convoy Anzac here off of Sydney with my battle cruiser. Battle 3, everything else is in Russia. So Battle 3, we're going to take this SS Panzer Grenadier in southern Belarusia up 1 to northern Belarusia. Same thing with the SS Panzer Grenadier in Palachka. We also have a jet coming over, actually a fighter. A fighter is going to go from an airbase 1, 2, 3, 4. Have a movement of 2 left. So we got a fighter and 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers going into northern Belarusia. Then assuming I take that in 2 rounds or less, the 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers are going to blitz into Latvia for Battle 4. Also, the 2 medium armor from Lithuania are going to come up to Latvia. Battle 5, I just found out from Rich that he doesn't want to scramble into eastern Ukraine. So we're going to take the cavalry from East Poland, 1, 2. The cavalry from western Ukraine, 1. We're going to take our 2 fighters from central Romania at an air base, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to take our 2 remaining planes in West Germany, a jet and a regular fighter. So they have a movement of 6. They're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into eastern Ukraine. And they have a movement of 1 left. So that's Battle 5. Battle 6, we're going to take the cavalry from southern Ukraine over 1. We're going to take the medium bomber from central Romania, 1, 2, 3. And they're going to attack Tarita. And then the last Battle 7, if I take eastern Ukraine, Kiev will be surrounded. So going into Kiev is going to be 2 cavalry from central Romania, 1, 2. Okay. We're going to have this heavy air transport with 2 elite paratroopers from central Romania, 1, 2, 3. We're going to have this air transport coming from Italy, or northern Italy at an air base, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and drop him off as well. Okay. And then we've got our tactical bomber from central Romania, 1, 2, 3. So that's all going into Kiev. Oh wait, I forgot about that other elite airborne. Let's see. We got a movement of 8 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll drop the other airborne off as well. Okay. That came from central Romania. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so going into Kiev is going to be 2 cavalry, 4 elite airborne, and a tactical. Okay, so let's go ahead first with convoy, and we're also going to send the Africa Corps home. So I believe Hambone said that I'm still have to roll for a supply path, so that stupid freaking coastal sub's still in my way. So I got to roll for those Africa Corps units at the end of the turn here. Okay, so battle number 1, we're going to convoy the Americans. So I don't believe David has any modifiers. He doesn't have radar or anything. So we should be +2. So we're going to do black for Germany and this bluish red for the United States. Okay, +2, 3 to 1. So that's 5 to 1. I think that takes a maximum of 2. So we did 2 damage. Okay, battle number 2 is the battle cruiser off of Sydney. I think I'm -1 here between Pete's radar and my battle cruiser, I think. 4 to 2. So I think I did 1 damage there, but we'll let them figure it out. So it seems like 2 to the U.S. and 1 to Anzac. Okay, let's get a dice tray and some dice. Okay, let's come up over here into Russia. So, okay, battle number 1 is here in northern Belarusia. So we've got 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers and a fighter against a militia. Okay, no terrain modifiers. So let's go ahead with our fighter first at a 6. A 1 does hit. His militia in return. So we lose an SS Panzer Grenadier. How wonderful. Okay, so then the SS Panzer Grenadier blitzes into Latvia. So we've got an SS Panzer Grenadier and 2 medium armor. So 2 medium armor at 6s. We got a 4. There's a hit. The militia in return. And I was going to crack if they would have got another hit. Okay, so we take that. So neither one of those territories, Latvia or northern Belarus, are worth anything. So I lost an SS Panzer Grenadier to kill 2 militia. How wonderful. Okay, so I'm just going to land this plane since I'm right here. So it went a total of 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to land 5 in Palachka. Okay. Battle 5 is 2 cavalry, a jet, 3 fighters against a militia. So let's go with our jet at an 8. A 9 misses. And then we got 3 fighters at 6s. Wow. All miss. 2 cavalry at 3s. We got a 1, which I might be crossing. I don't think I'm crossing a river, but even if I am, the cavalry are still 2, and I got a 1. So there's a hit. His militia in return, a 4 misses. Okay, so we do take Eastern Ukraine. So that is worth $1. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, he still has an airfield in Kiev, so I don't know if that's considered surrounded. We'll have to figure that out when we get there. Okay, battle number 6, Taurida. We've got a medium bomber to 7 and a cavalry. I do believe he is crossing a river, so the cavalry will only be a 2 on this first round. So we got a medium bomber at a 7. A 1 does hit. His militia in return, a 6 misses. So we take Taurida with a cavalry. Okay, so that's worth $1, I believe. So we're up $2 so far this turn. Okay, the last battle is Kiev, and now I wish I would have... I don't know if this is considered surrounded or not now. I don't think it is because of the air base. So we're going to say it's not surrounded. So the motorized will be a 4, and the infantry will be a 5. So we have a tactical bomber at a 7, 2 cavalry at 3s, and 4 elite airborne at 3s. Okay, so let's do our tactical bomber first at a 7. A 5 does hit. And then we've got 2 cavalry at 3s. Both miss. And then we've got 4 elite airborne at 3s. There's a 3. So we got 2 hits. Okay, now his motorized at a 4. 11 misses regardless. And then the infantry, a 9 misses regardless. So even if whether you're surrounded or not, doesn't matter. So we take Kiev. So that's worth $3. So that's all our combat. So we went up 1, 2, 3, 5 total. So let's go ahead. Germany goes from 59 to 64. And Russia goes from 51 down to 46. Okay, so now let's do non-combat. Okay. How about here in Poland? So we've got 6 infantry here in Lubelski, and they're going to come up 1 to Palaczka. Okay. We've got 3 advanced mechs from Lubelski coming up 1 to Palaczka. We've got 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers in East Germany going 1 to... where do we want to go? Does Rich want to come out? How about... crap. We're going to go to... I mean, he could come at me in Lubelski, but I don't know if he would sacrifice all that armor. I don't think he would. We're going to go 1-2 to Lubelski, I guess. Okay. Then we've got 3 light armor in Warsaw. That's going to go 1-2 to Palaczka. We've got... I think that's it up there. Okay. Then we've got, how about land some planes? So we've got a heavy air transport that came from central Romania, went 1, 2, 3. That's going to go 4, 5, 6 back to central Romania. We got a regular air transport that came from northern Italy. It went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to land in southern Ukraine. The other air transport came from central Romania. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's going to land in southern Ukraine. A tactical bomber went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, land in central Romania. We got 2 fighters that came from central Romania into eastern Ukraine. 1, 2, 3. They're going to land 4 back in southern Ukraine. The jet came from East or West Germany. It went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to land in southern Ukraine. The other fighter also came from West Germany, so that lands in southern Ukraine. We've got 8 infantry in Bessarabia. They're going to move up to southern Ukraine. We got 2 cavalry in Bessarabia. They're going to move up 1 to southern Ukraine. Our medium bomber in Donetsk-Kubin, or no, Tarita, went 1, 2, 3. It's just going to fly back to central Romania. Down here in Warsaw, we've got a medium armor. It's going to go 1, 2 to Bessarabia. We got 2 advanced mechs, 1, 2 to Bessarabia. Rail moves. We're going to rail a medium armor from Paris to not Central Romania, to Bessarabia. So that leaves us 3 rail moves. We're going to rail... we're going to 3 rail moves. We're going to rail the infantry from Berlin to Palachka. We're going to rail 2 rail moves left. I want to pick 2 more infantry from somewhere. How about 1 from Denmark is going to rail to Palachka, and 1 from Paris is going to rail to Palachka. We got 3 advanced mechs in Bavaria, 1, 2 to Picardy. Wait a second. Sorry for the noise. Something seems off here. Because I brought 4 fighters here. 2, 5. I think that's right. Sorry for the delay. I got confused. Now all this stuff's jumbled all over. Okay, so I had 3 fighters here. 1 went to northern Belarus there. And then I had 2 more fighters from there and 2 fighters from central Romania. Went to eastern Ukraine and then went to southern Belarus. So I think I'm right. Sorry for the noise again. Getting the lawn mowed. Okay, so I got those 2 fighters in northern Italy still. So we're going to have those 2 fighters go... we're going to have 1 fly to Paris. So that's plenty of room. And the other one's going to fly to... at an air base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to fly to Palachka. Okay. So that's it for non-combat, I believe. Oh, we're going to have our seaplane leave Aquitaine, and that's just going to fly back to West Germany. And then finally, in West Germany, we got 2 infantry. One's going to move into Belgium, and one's going to move into the Netherlands. Okay. And that should be it for non-combat. Okay. We got a free fort. We're going to put that down in the Netherlands. Okay. So I believe that's everything. Okay, so let's do the Africa Corps and then do unit placement. Okay, so for the Africa Corps I have, it's 3 or less we get sunk. So we've got 3 motorized infantry, so we can roll all these together. Of course, 1 dies. Okay, then we've got a self-propelled artillery. That's cocked. It makes it. Our towed artillery. That makes it. Light armor. That dies. And a medium armor. Okay, so we lose 2. I think that's what we lost going down as well. So we lose the light armor and a motorized. Okay, so we've got these units to place. So I don't know if they all have to go back to the same spot. So I'm going to assume they don't. So if they don't, I'm going to put motorized and the self-propelled artillery in East Germany. I'm going to put the self-propelled artillery in West Germany, the medium armor in the motorized infantry in West Germany, and then we'll put the medium armor in West Germany as well. Okay, so that should be it for the Africa Corps. Okay, so how about unit placement? Okay, so this is what we got here. Okay, so we've got an elite airborne and a advanced mech are going to go down in central Romania. So let me make that a chip, put him down there. Okay, we got another elite airborne and another advanced mech, and they're going to go down in Warsaw. Okay, we've got 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers that are going to go down in Bavaria. We got a jet that's going to go down in West Germany. We've got a infantry and a AAA, and they're going to go down in Paris. We got 4 militia and 2 Tigers. So the 2 Tigers are going to go in Berlin. 2 Tigers go down in Berlin. And actually, I want to pull one audible. The fighter that came from northern Italy to Paris is going to go to West Germany instead. Okay. And then we got our 4 militia. Our air base that's being constructed in southern Ukraine goes down on the board here. And then our 4 militia, all here in the east. So we're going to put 1 in southern Belarusia, 1 in southern Ukraine, 1 in western Ukraine, and where was the other one? Oh, North Caucasus. So that should be it for unit placement. Okay, so how about income? We're sitting at 64. We spent everything. We have 3 for Romania and 3 for Sweden, so that's $70. Let's do a unit recap because everything looks extremely messy. Okay. Oh, forgot 1 non-combat. This sub here in A45 is going to come up 1, 2, 3 to A34. Okay, so on this side of the board, a fleet sub in A36, fleet sub in A34, Aquitaine, an Italian seaplane, an infantry and a militia, Normandy, an infantry and a militia, Paris, 2 medium armor, 2 infantry, 2 AA guns, 2 fighters, Picardy, a fort, 2 infantry, a militia, 6 advanced mechs, 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers, Belgium, a fort, 3 infantry and a militia, Netherlands, a fort, 3 infantry and a militia, Denmark, a marine and a militia, West Germany, a fort, a seaplane, a fighter, a jet, a self-propelled artillery, a motorized infantry, and a medium armor. Bavaria, 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers. Berlin, a militia and 2 Tigers. East Germany, a motorized infantry and a self-propelled artillery. Konigsberg, a militia. Warsaw, a militia, an advanced mech, and a elite airborne. Latvia, 2 medium armor and an SS Panzer Grenadier. A militia in southern Belarusia. Palachka, Lubelsky, 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers. Palachka, 2 fighters, 3 light armor, 3 advanced mechs, and 9 infantry. A militia in western Ukraine. 2 cavalry in eastern Ukraine. A cavalry in Tarita. A militia in North Caucasus. Bessarabia, 2 medium armor, 2 advanced mechs. Central Romania, a heavy air transport, an elite airborne, a tactical, a medium bomber, and an advanced mech. Southern Ukraine is also in Bessarabia is 4 Italian infantry. Southern Ukraine is a airfield under construction, 1 militia, 8 infantry, 2 cavalry, 3 German fighters, an Italian fighter, a German jet, and 2 regular air transports. Rome has the 3 Italian militia, 3 German infantry, 2 self-propelled artillery. So that should be it for Germany here on turn 13.1. Turning things over now to Silk and the USSR CCP.